We monitor the media on a daily basis for over 5 years now, looking at how Muslims and Islam are covered, which includes Palestine, Israel. But what I would say about the coverage this time is that it's almost taken us back years in terms of how bad the coverage has actually been. It feels like all of our work has been undone and we're starting from scratch because on a daily basis, we are seeing problematic articles and broadcast programs and news reports. Since the attack on October 7th, there was a lack of context given to what happened on that day. And it was almost as if the conflict had begun on October 7th and it had happened in a vacuum and that nothing preceded it. So there was very little context given to the conflict between Israel and Palestine, the occupation of Israel, the settler issues that's been there, the blockades that are there, the borders that were already controlled by Israel. The reader and the viewer and the audience were left with the impression that this was just a one-off attack that came out of the blue, that had no context to it, and therefore, Israel was then able to legitimately, in their eyes, go and attack Gaza. We've seen that a lot more platforming of Israeli spokespeople, pundits, etc., without being challenged in terms of the narrative that they're propagating. Whereas when it comes to Palestinians or pro-Palestinian spokespeople, initially their ticket into actually entering the discussion is premised on them first denouncing and condemning the 7th of October attacks, whereas pro-Israeli people are never asked to condemn the killing of thousands of Palestinians.